Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. That's right. I'm a big fan of this game. I am having a ton of fun playing it. It is really, really cool. Got quite a bit of stuff. We got duplicates coming in. I don't know that I'm going to take another duplicate right away. I feel like we have a lot of stuff to kind of work on before we get into more duplicates and stuff, so I don't know how much more I'm going to do there. If I hit F1, you can see my carbon dioxide has shifted down this way, but I need to shift it more. That's toxic, so I don't want to get into any of that. But yeah, I definitely need to shift it more. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys to dig out some more, if they can. I know they're going to have a hard time while they're up there, but yeah, we definitely need to kind of set a little bit of an equilibrium with the way that our base is working, and right now it's not doing that. So if we hit F1, you know, those guys, they're going to have a hard time because they have to kind of go up and down a little bit, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. You know what I actually think I'm going to do is I've got a couple of power things over there. I think I'm going to go ahead and come over to here and generate oxygen over here. And what is that? That is food. So why don't we go ahead and do the micro thing right there. And then we can do the research station over here as well. It just kind of put a ton of stuff in. Kind of get our guys out of that area for a little bit. Now we are putting out some toxic gas, it looks like, up here, so I might want to adjust where those bathrooms are. That might actually be really smart to do. So I'm just gonna kind of do one of these numbers to kind of push that stuff up and away. Let's go ahead and we're gonna cancel all of that. We're going to cancel all of that building for now. All right, all that stuff has been built up. We can go ahead and put in some of the battery goodness. Good stuff. And from there, I probably want to put in a couple of tiny battery, but loses charge over time, run off power from the generators. That's cool. We'll probably actually deconstruct this guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy. Deconstruct all those so they're kind of forced to go over to the other side and use that stuff. We've got a good amount of oxygen up there. Get all that stuff torn down, and they should be fairly good to go here in just a few seconds. So we got all that torn apart, which is great. Probably want to dig that out. Figuring out, so a lot of stuff that I built and kind of started with, I kind of regret at this point. Like where I put the toilet, I kind of regret where I have that. Where I put some of the other stuff, I regret where I have that. Yada, yada, yada. So, insufficient algae resources. Oh, that requires the algae, yeah. So we can go ahead and we'll dig out this, 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 and this. So that'll be good. Entombed. We can go ahead and dig those out as well. Okay. So hopefully that stuff will kind of move up out of there. Those guys are sleeping. We can see that's a lot of toxic gas up there into their sleeping area, which is probably not good. Probably not good at all. So I'm going to continue their ladders up that way, and then I want to build up probably about like that. Get all that kind of taken out. Put some more ladders in there. This first colony might not do that great. It really might not. So that is kind of a bummer, but we'll figure it out. We'll kind of get there as we go. You know, if it's not the end of the world, it's not a big deal. Those guys have got the algae going over. Go ahead and place that in. So we're gonna produce some oxygen now. Restrooms are out of order. Buildings are entombed. Looks like we're generating a good amount of oxygen over in this area. Very breathable air. So that's pretty awesome. Where are you going? Oh, you're picking up resources. All right, that's cool. You can do that. Okay, taking out the algae. That's good stuff, too. All right, running out of oxygen over there. That's fine. Okay, so very breathable air. Not got any runoff. I guess most of our toxicity is coming from the restrooms, I would assume, in a way. I really am not sure. I would love to kind of build up into that area. So, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we cancel a lot of that? And we will just kind of build up to this direction. And then we can do that. We are getting a good amount of oxygen flow through now, so that's pretty cool. We'll switch those out. Those are oxygen, breathable gas, pretty breathable, so that's cool as well. Just trying to figure out all the ins and outs of this game. It was kind of the thing with RimWorld 2 is I did a couple of colonies, I guess, on camera with you guys, and then I did a live stream where I did more and kind of got a little bit more input from you guys. And that was pretty cool to be able to do that and to kind of get into there. So chlorine is unbreathable. So I don't want to hit the chlorine. So we'll kind of ignore that for a hot minute. Go ahead and make sure to put those ladders in there. Lots of oxygen. Max gas pressure? I'm not sure what that means. Seems interesting enough. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and dig those out. Kind of like that. Start digging out all of this area here. He jumped over there, and he's going to fall in the water, isn't he? Oh, no, he jumped. Okay, that was kind of cool. I didn't think they could do that, but that was neat. All right. Okay, good stuff there. Hydrogen is unbreathable. So yeah, now let's go ahead and put his ladder all the way up to there, except for that one. Let's go ahead and cancel that one. And then we can start to dig out all of this algae that we have in this area. It's a good amount of algae and stuff, so yeah, let's do that. Alright, and oh, you know what? I'm going to have to be careful right there, so let's go ahead and build there. I don't want that water. Oh, water came through over here. Liquid. Actually, contaminated water. Okay, cancel that. So all that... Is this water contaminated? No, that water is not contaminated. Okay, interesting. Kind of dig those out as well. There's a good amount of oxygen in there too, it seems. And so now, can I mop? Yeah. Mop up all of that. Okay, they're gonna go to bed. I don't think I want the new duplicates unless I have to take them. I'm going to kind of just leave that sit for a little bit. Because I feel like, you know, we have some problems going on in the colony, and we need to fix those problems before we kind of move on any further. You know what I mean? All right. So we definitely kind of look in here. We need something. It's a medical cot, furniture, plumbing, outhouse. So yeah, let's actually look at this and let's do some novice research. So let's go ahead and just keep that going. They can do that, and we're going to fabricate some of this mush loaf. So that can constantly be taken care of. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and dig that out as well. Even so, some of that water can just kind of flow down through to this area. Yeah, let's go ahead and just take this out. All through there. So it's, I think we're doing okay. Like, I feel like we are running into little problems here and there, but we're kind of working on it. We're getting it figured out. Space not allocated. Sweep all. Sweep all. Okay, there we go. We got our other storage taken care of. Do have a lot of carbon dioxide, barely breathable stuff kind of through there. All right, so oxygen. Recycles carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. So, taking one of these machines, I say kind of like right there. And then maybe do a manual generator over here as well. Kind of like that. That will be interesting. Power, we didn't get anything new. We got a planter box. Will produce food or medicine. Interesting. So I think we'll need to do that soon. And then we got refinement. Compost breaks contaminated dirt down into fertilizer. Okay. So now we got a tile here. Let's go ahead and place that. And once that is done, we can go ahead and run our power over to that. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a good amount of oxygen. Like, there's a little bit of contamination over that way, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. Let's go ahead and bust that down so they can work through that. It's all extremely breathable air up there, so that's actually really cool to see. Yeah, we did bust some water over. So I mainly did this because I wanted to see the water physics kind of in this. And it's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I am very, very enthralled by that, if you will. Okay, so now this guy, using algae, using water, emitting oxygen. So, if this thing ever gets powered... Oh, does it not need to be powered? And direct light. Oh, it doesn't require power. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to break that down. Like so. And that's awesome. Yeah, we will kind of turn these areas down here. Kind of like that into little algae terrarium areas. And that should hopefully help out quite a bit with some of our issues. So, farming tech research completed. Let's go ahead and select some more. So we got fine dining, which is 2 mush bars, temperature moderation, hydro fan, gas piping. I think gas piping is going to be pretty pretty useful for us. So let's go ahead and, yeah, they've got the novice research going. So they're going to start building that, and hopefully that'll kind of like take a lot of the carbon dioxide that we have down in this area and force it upward into the new area. So once we run out of water down here, I do have plans to kind of follow that back up. And it does look like we're getting a lot of equalization out of this too, so that's actually really cool. Okay, so the next little thing that I want to work on here is I would like to kind of build into a room here like this. And then probably upwards quite a bit, if we can do that with these guys. Like so, we'll get some of those priority buildings going on there and stuff. This guy is broken, so why don't we go ahead and repair that? I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. But yeah, it looks like we're generating oxygen, and that oxygen's actually working its way upward, so that is very cool. I am digging that. I am truly digging that. Yeah, that's too cool. All right, so these guys, we've got plenty of oxygen being generated over this way. Got a bunch of carbon dioxide over there, but what you gonna do? I would love for that to start getting dug out. I think I am gonna go ahead and take a new duplicant. And so we've got a couple of ladies here. Digging, cooking, athletics, construction, irritable bowel. Yeah, let's take May. Prit. There we go. So she is working, doing her thing. I have no idea how long my microphone's been muted. Hopefully it's not been real long. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. I think we've got a lot of stuff going. We got a lot more work to do, but I think we'll be doing pretty good. So yeah, guys, leave me any tips and stuff in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.